Happy Monday, Husky team. This is improvements for the last week of October, starting off in the Truss Plant with the equipment shuffle that happened over the past couple weeks. This is the upcut saw that was kind of at the front of the operation, at the front of the lines. It's the overflow saw for plate cutting, so we moved it to the back. We moved the table saw that was what we cut all of our sheathing on in its place up at the front. And it actually flows way better because material comes through the end, not from the side, way easier on the operator, but it is still just overflow for the exterior line because this is the new Rogueworks OSB saw that optimizes and labels everything way easier on the operator, and it is right at the front of the exterior line, so we get total flow coming off that saw. It looks great, everyone. Thanks for making it happen. Next, Davis is showing another way that we're utilizing those TV monitors that were put up. This is live production numbers that everyone can see, so everyone knows what's going on. It's just clear communication, similar to what we're doing in the door shop, this kind of transparent communication to the whole team, rather than somebody having to stop Davis and ask, where he was previously the only one that knew here on that monitor. Just a big improvement. Way to go, Davis. Wasted motion is really something the panel side has been honing in on. This is our newest interior line, and handling the strips of nails, this is the way we were doing it before. They fall on the floor. They're a little bit hard to get your hand down in that groove and grab. And so here's the way it is now. Just prop those nails up with some 1x, way easier to just reach down and grab, way less motion waste, no more defects of dropping the nail strips as easily. Just looks really, really good, guys. Love that you're honing in on this type of motion waste all over panel side. You're doing a great job. More eliminated motion waste here. They extended these troughs to hold guns and tools. They used to just be in one section, and now they extended them. But bigger than that, they decided that the table was too tall. It wasn't quite as ergonomic as it needed to be, so they brought it down to working height. What a wonderful improvement, guys. I think Greg identified that the TV in the break room at the plant that we used for classes and different things didn't have a spot for the mouse and keyboard, so they'd occasionally come up missing. Now they don't. Thank you, Jonathan Staggs, for making that happen. Guys, I love this one. So we had team members from panel side over at Beasley running to the sound of gunfire, helping out the team, and they noticed this sign. Well, what the heck is a Gibson Stop? This is our ode to stop and fix, named after our very own, the great and powerful Travis Gibson. And they noticed this and said, hey, we need to use this idea at the Truss Plant. And so now on panel side, they've taught the whole team they're using the Gibson Stop. All right, jumping into BizTrack. Chandler and Stevie, man, those guys are helping us out all the time, helping us eliminate waste through the use of BizTrack. And a really good one here, being able to change the font size in a bunch of those tables. Man, really big improvement. Had no idea you could do it. Chandler, thanks for letting us know. Austin Anderson also pointed out that you could use italics as well. Guys, as much data as we go through in BizTrack, making it more consumable, making it more visual, easier to consume is a huge, huge improvement. Thanks. Jumping over to Beasley, at least a few of us know how to have fun. This is Thursday. A few people came in dressed up, and you guys look awesome. Juan continues on his safety crusade. This is the infeed at the Eagle. This is the before, and now he got that guard put up. Huge safety improvement here. Juan, you're doing an incredible job. Gus talking to us about stop and fix, running into inventory variances that don't look right, and having enough sense to go, let's research this. One of the lean principles is ask why 5 times, like really dig to the bottom of it, make sure we know what's going on. This is what Gus is doing here. Gus, you're doing an awesome job in that water spider position, helping us keep inventory straight. Keep it up, man. It's a big deal. Corey, I really like this idea. So we got the break room upstairs for the guys in production, but that's a long way to put all your stuff. You might not necessarily have to go upstairs. And he had the idea to create a little locker area for everybody's coats and stuff right near the door where they walk in. Less transportation waste, makes so much sense. Just something that bugged Corey, and he fixed it. Looks great, man. Thank you. Wilson's showing us an improvement for how we identify individual door slabs when they come in. So special order door slabs, when they come in, we were using these pink stickers, but they're a little wider than the actual edge of the door. So they get beat up. They don't stick as well. They become hard to scan. You have to overprocess. Move these green ones. They're the right size for the edge of the door, easier to scan, less overprocessing. Great improvement, Wilson. Thanks. Travis showing us we have dedicated locations for the scan guns at the front of the warehouse now. an individual spot for each gun. They're individually labeled on which gun goes in that slot, and then the guns are also labeled with the person's name. Great improvement, Travis. If we don't have this done in the rest of the warehouse, please make this happen. Definitely needs to be the standard overall. Thank you. At 424, we identified the wasted transportation in, at the end of the day, taking the cash drawer out and locking it in a back closet in another part of the building. And so we put this lock box, that's that box on the right there, so that we could just take the cash out and put in there. My question is the transportation in motion associated with pulling the cash out of the actual drawer and stacking it in there and then stacking it back in the drawer versus taking the whole drawer out and taking it to the closet? Where's the most wasted time? I absolutely love that we identified the transportation waste of moving the drawer. My question is, which way has more waste? Jose rounding us out in the stair department. So depending on the width of the set of stairs, we wrap them all in house wrap to protect them. We want the builder to get a quality product. We want to protect them well. And so we wrap them in house wrap, but the stairs are different widths. And so previously had to sort through a bunch of different sizes. Once you knew which size you need, you had to just sort through a bunch of different ones. Maybe you're using a size too big and you have to cut the excess off. That's adding a process. Now, Jose's got a spot for each size that he builds, and he can just go grab the appropriate size house wrap and throw it on. Awesome job, Jose. And that rounds out the month of October. Hard to believe. Thank you, everyone who's getting involved. Lots of awesome improvements. Thank you, Stair Department, for continuing to make improvements. 424 getting involved. Just keep it up, guys. You're doing a great job.